I turn the session over to Anna Gulyás-Forró. She's with our JChem for Excel team, and she's going to give you an update on the latest with JChem for Excel.
Thank you very much for introduction, and thank you very much for Peter for the file. In my presentation, I will demonstrate, so I will process with this file further and demonstrate our recent improvements, which will aim at fitting our existing features better to your needs, to the customer's needs. First of all, let me give you a short overview of my presentation. Maybe most of you have used already JChem for Excel, but for those ones who are not yet familiar with the product, I will give a short introduction. Then I will summarize our usability improvements in the current release. Then I will present the demo to show these improvements in practice with the Excel file exported from IJC. And finally, I will like to give you an insight to our future plans. So JChem for Excel is the chemistry add-in of ChemAxon to Microsoft Excel. This year is a very special year for us because the product celebrates its 5th anniversary. And so we can say it's a quite matured product. We integrated many ChemAxon features in these 5 years, like JChem for structure search and database filtering, Marvin for drawing structures and editing structures. We also have the calculator plugins integrated through our JChem for Excel functions. Also structure checker and standardizer. And I would like to emphasize that JChem for Excel is a data management tool, but not a database management tool. So it's not appropriate for handling many hundreds and thousands of structures, but for visualization, its appropriate data size is about 100,000 structures. If you want to do a structure filtering, then the best data set size is about 10,000 structures. So in this release, we were concentrating on improving the usability of our existing features. Based on our customers' feedback, we found that when they are doing a structure search, in 90% of the cases, they are using only a few search options. So we created a basic search options group in our filter and import from database dialog. I will show this in the demo. These will include all the same search options what Petr showed you in his presentation in the IJC web client. We also simplified and reorganized a bit our group decomposition options tab. We carried out some ribbon improvements. We created 2 different ribbon sets for basic and standard users. A strong request was from our users that they would need descriptions for our online help and or for JChem for Excel functions and arguments. So this is also available now in the product, and we have some copy-paste improvements related to corporate IDs. I will show all these in demos. So just a short view of the search options, the before and after versions. You can see the R group decomposition options tab, where we try to shorten the titles of the options and give only a brief title for each of them. But by hovering the mouse over each options, you can find a detailed description in tooltips. Here you can see a screenshot for the advanced and the standard ribbon menu set. So the standard has only basic functions for those users who are not really experts of the product. So this is the above. You can see this is the standard version, and the other is the advanced for those users who want a bit more customized version, and it's very easy to switch between the two ribbon sets only by pressing a button. We have some multilingual customization. We created a Chinese and a Japanese ribbon menu set for our users. And before I step forward to my demonstration, just want to get an overview of the filtering processes in IJC. So better reduce the number of compounds from 250,000 with very basic physicochemical properties to about 400 compounds, and export it to JChem for Excel, which we will open now in JChem for Excel. Through the calculation of log P and the basic pKa values, I will show you the online help and function descriptions. So you have to open the insert function dialog, and you can see that we introduced new categories of JChem for Excel functions, but you can see that all the former functions are available still in the list. You can see here some examples for a few categories of JChem for Excel functions. We hope that this will facilitate to find the appropriate function which you want to use for your calculation. And this is how you can open the online help when calculating, for example, log P. And after opening the function arguments dialog, you can find the description for all the arguments. The online help can be opened here as well. And you can calculate the values. And for the calculation of pKa, we are using the same group, the protonation and partitioning group. For those functions which have more than one argument, we try to put some examples to facilitate the usage of the function. And after this, I would like to show you some filtering steps. You can see here the basic search options group, which is the only group which is opened in the filter dialog. So it's very easy to find your favorite search options. If you change the search type, of course, the options list is changing together with the search type. But we need a substructure search at the moment. I will show you a search for a substituted purine derivative set with 3 any atoms on the structure. And as you can see, all the former options are available as well, where you can find, of course, all other options what you need, if you need maybe more than what's included in the basic search options group. So here are the results. You can see that the matching part of the results are colored with blue. This was red in the previous version, so this is also a small change. And to study these substituents on these three substituent points, we will do an R group decomposition with the same purine structure. I will use the same R groups to show you one of our options on improved tab. We leave everything on default. The results will be placed to a new sheet by default. And here you can see the options tab. We have a separate box for query options, for general options, for example, to specify if you have data, if your data has headers or not, if you are allow bridging R groups. And here's what is important at the moment, the R group equality check. If we click this in, then we allow to differentiate between the groups matching the same R group index. But at the first step, we will leave it by default, so it's not checked in. And in the output, only the targets will be displayed. And running the decomposition process, we will have no results because I will show you in the next step. So if we change the R group equality check option, then the results will be different. I won't go into details to describe all R group decomposition options. If you have questions, I'm available in the break, or you can read our documentation as well. If you would like to do an SAR analysis with the R group decomposition data, you can use the basic pivoting function of Microsoft Excel and create an SAR table. In our next release, we are planning to do a one-click solution for this process. On the next demonstration, I will show you how these basic search options are available from our import from database dialog, and also the copy-paste functions related to corporate IDs. Here I imported some data from a database. And so I will open the import from database dialog, connect to one of the databases. You can select your favorite tables if you specified previously. And you can see that the same search options category is available here with the same features. And the previous search options are there as well. So we will close this because the data are already imported to the sheet. If you have a previously specified set of IDs, then you, with the import by IDs dialog, you can import data and structures from the same database. You can set the same connection parameters as in the import from database dialog. The structure column and in the database and on the worksheet, and the ID column in the database and the worksheet. And you can specify the format of the structures as well. But you don't have to, you can select, you can leave it as non-specified as well. And here are the data imported, and this is a very special column of data because with a button switch in the ribbon, you can flip-flop between the IDs and the structures in the same column, which was imported from the database. And I would like to call your attention to our options, where you can specify the same connection parameters to the structure by key from database action. And if you need a very short solution for displaying only a few structures, then we have this Associate IDs button in the ribbon. By pressing the button, you can import the data very shortly. You can import into the same cell or insert it to the right side of the original cell by setting the appropriate option. And now I would like to show you the copy-paste possibilities. We will do some conditional formatting on the data for filtering the mole weights by 300. And if you select the data and press the copy table to Word PowerPoint button, you can very easily paste it to PowerPoint and to Word as well. And the table will be able to edit as yes, this is how to paste it to Word with the EMF Office image. And very important that the structures and the IDs are all so both displayed in the pasted table. So last but not least, I would like to tell you a few words about our future plans. So during 5 years history of JChem for Excel, we integrated many ChemAxon functions. In this release, we were concentrating on usability. In this autumn, we are planning to include this one-click SAR solution that I showed you before. And we will release the first version of JChem for Office this autumn, which will mean that we will integrate ChemAxon features not only to Microsoft Excel, but to Word, PowerPoint, and Outlook. And the 64-bit version of Office will be released this autumn, and we are planning to release the Office 2013 support early next year. And I would like to introduce a bit our development team, the product owner Viktor Hámori, our developers András Kovács, Gergely Kovács, and Miklós Novák. I would like to thank them for all their making all this to work. And I would like to thank for my testing colleagues Victoria Pálfi and Vajda Krista from the calculator and JChem team for fruitful discussions. And thank you for your attention, and I'm open for discussion and questions. And of course, you can.
Hi, do you have any plans on what to do about Office 365?
Not in short term, maybe longer term. So the first focus is the 64-bit support and Office 2013.